when you stepped away last week, I was telling Taylor about our zip lining that time and how that got wet and went super fast.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that a lot. That was fun.
That was
I hadn't thought about that in a while.
Next time you buy a house, make sure you get somewhere that has room for a zip line.
I
It could be like blank check. You could have a zip line right outside your bedroom door.
Well, I used to
right
have
to your
one.
car.
I've still got the cable. The cable's the most expensive part. It's pretty expensive cable, and it's a long. You can imagine there's a lot of it. I think the cable itself was like $8,000. They said.
Whoa!
Jesus
I did not
Christ.
see that coming.
You better
Okay.
have a lot of fun.
They stiffed that guy on all that. They didn't pay him. He came back.
Why
Who
are
they?
The people
the
who
video-
produced
me and my people. Yeah, we told them to fuck off. We have guns.
No, no, I wouldn't do that. It was the controller, Medal of Honor, whoever was doing the ad for Medal of Honor that year that was paying me. I got paid, but they were supposed to, they were handling the installation of the zip line, and in my contract was I get to keep the zip line. It's part of my pay. And I was like, look, we're putting a zip line up, right? I'm like, yeah, I want to keep it. And they're like, huh, well, we use, and it was kind of a kerfuffle for a minute. And I was like, put it in the contract. I want to keep it. And they agreed. But then it turned out that never got to the zip line guy.
But like, what were they going to do with the zip line? They're a video game company, right? Am I crazy?
So to be clear, the video game company paid a zipline guy to come to the property and install a zip line, the little scaffolding you climb up to attack to get on it, the whole thing. There's not a lot to it, but there is some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to secure it pretty well. But yeah, they didn't pay that dude. He came back and he's like, yeah, they didn't pay me. And I'm like, well, they did pay me. And they paid me in money
in zip lines.
And
would a zip line cheer you up?
What a zip! How about go for a little zip? That'll cheer you up. It always
put
puts
a
me in a
smile
nice
on
little
your
mood.
face.
But it was kind of like a throw your hands up in the air kind of moment because I got paid in zip lines, and I'm sure he went to them, probably got paid.
I wish
I
I
hope
got
so.
paid in zip line.
I hope so. Probably a small business owner. Don't want to. Although I also have a feeling he upcharged us on that $10,000 zip line installation, right?
No.
Well, like something me and like Jeremy could knock out in an afternoon if we had $1,500 and a little help, like a tractor. But
most important part really is that wire.
that cable. Yeah, I've still got that spooled up. I was like, make sure we don't.
Was
lose
it on
that.
two like piers, like telephone poles?
I'd have to go back to the video and look. I remember
been a while.
They might have put a telephone pole in the ground, or maybe it was secured to the scaffolding. I know you had to go up a bit of scaffolding to get on it. And then it was a tree at the bottom. It was attached to just a big tree at the bottom. So you had to kind of let go, or you zip up into the tree. It wasn't like straight in the tree, but you'd still zip into the tree because I like to hit that thing with some gusto. But I played with that thing for years after that. I would go out there and just fucking zip down to the bottom of the hill. It's fucking hilarious.
You're like
And
a
when
child where like you get to one end and you're like like huffing back until you can get faster.
We'd put a vehicle down there and we'd drive back and forth. Everybody play on it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Mostly we would try to zip and hold it. So the harness is lame, right? It's like fucking backpack in high school.
Yeah.
We didn't use the harness. We attached the harness, and then you would wrap the harness around one of your arms, and then you'd go down shooting a gun. So we were trying to slide and shoot, which I don't think we did for the video because it wasn't. It didn't look safe. I wasn't gonna. And also, like, they're all amateur shooters. I'm not gonna. You can't let X-Jaws slide down a zip line with one hand shooting a gun.
Yeah.
It just won't work out. But we would do it, and but yeah. I didn't pay that guy. I felt real bad. I still do.
Poor fella. Brought his wire and his joy and he got stiffed.
Man, that's a high quality photograph.
Yeah, could you?
I don't even know who those people. I think that was wait. I'm sorry, Zach. Good on you. Will you please go back to that? I think that might be the Zipline people. Is that the Zipline installers?
Is that a wire on their shirt?
It looks like they have Zipline t-shirts.
All right, it's possible that's Jerry Baber.
What fucking year is this photo from? Like,
it's their link. Oh, that's the Zipline people. Okay, this is the Zipline people. Yeah.
These are the Zipline people. Poor
sorry,
guys.
fellas.
It's a 250 by 250 image.
No, good on you. You literally found a picture of the guy we're talking about.
It's a 1992 digital camera.
Yeah. That's like
Yeah,
the beginning of.
shorter than them, and I had to like awkwardly.
I did.
Like,
I saw you almost standing like that.
Yeah.
But that picture, that looks like the same quality. You know that famous picture of Chris McCandless, that idiot who went out into the wilderness and tried to survive and died.
Yeah,
in Alaska,
he, like,
maybe
lived in a
Ate
bus. That
mushrooms.
stupid retard. Yeah,
yeah,
like,
I know that guy. Well,
Yeah.
I know of that guy.
I knew of that. Did you guys have to like read something about him in high school? It
I watched
probably
the
Watch a
Netflix
movie.
thing.